And this rivalry game is underway. It's returnable for Cobb from the 2. In the country, he's been battling a sprained ankle. Out of the pistol, Jarquez Hunter. Tough run across the 20. 4 receivers to Thorne's left. A quick hitter to Damari Alston. And he fights for the first down. They're injured. The Dogs bring pressure. Hunter trying to get outside and just got back to the line. Thorne. Late pressure, and he threw a sinker at the feet of Luke Deal. He goes after Thorne. Thorne bounces outside him. That is out of bounds, way short of the first down. Shea forced out for the punt. Oscar Chapman, the 25-year-old from Australia, he bombs one, and it's out of bounds. 5th-year senior from Jacksonville, 2nd-year starter, handed it off to Trevor Etienne, who stutter step for
on 2nd down. They got to be more balanced by running the football.
Their 3rd down numbers are way down, and the biggest reason why is they haven't been anywhere near as good on 1st and 6 yards to go. This year, 33%, more than 7 yards to go, and they don't convert this one. The catch by Dylan Bell, but Etienne, the running back. Transfer from Florida. He got stood up. Side of Carson Beck. 4-man rush, well blocked. The check down to Robinson, and he's upended. Good tap. Etienne back in it, running back in the pistol. Play action pass and a wide open receiver. Lawson Lucky, the tight end. Another play fake to Etienne. Back shoulder throw, and it's broken up. Intended for Colt. This is the 7th play of the possession. Colby Young, wide receiver screen, dragged down short of the first. Beck dumps it off in the flat, out of bounds. Goes. Branson Robinson back this year after he missed all of last. 1st and goal at the 2. Etienne, touchdown Georgia. Peyton Woodring for the extra point. 75 yards in 11 plays. Jeremiah Cobb on the kickoff return. Peyton Thorne at quarterback. Jarquez Hunter is the running back. They faked it to Hunter. They fling it out wide. Luke Deal, the tight end, went in motion. Hunter, strong runner, powerfully built at 5 Dogs. Crowd the line of scrimmage. Thorne being chased, lofts it up, caught. Beautiful. Gain of 23. Look out, he ducks under the sack but did not get away. Ty Ingram, 2nd and 17 after the sack. Peyton Thorne time, that time has a man very close to the first down. Hunter with some blockers out in front and a hole. He got tripped up just a. Out of the gun, the fake handoff to Hunter, back shoulder throw goes through the hands of Cam Cole.
If he can get one-on-one.
They send Hunter out. It's a design quarterback draw. Nowhere to go. Had a costly miss at the end of the first half last week against Oklahoma. Good this time from. We will answer it after the kick. But a great hit. Magoo kicks off. Anthony Evans along the far numbers. A lot of interesting stuff has happened back to 1892. Toss to Trevor Etienne. Brother Travis. Beck out of the gun. A catch and a first down. Dylan Beck. They're 8 and 10. They believe the future's bright. They're recruiting very well. Wide open is Colby Young. And he's Smith, Dylan Bell, among others. Auburn crowded the line, and it worked. Branson Robinson this season. Beck stepped up in trouble and swung down by Kels. Brett Thorson. Both of these teams with Australian punters. That's a mile high. And down 7-3. 3-touchdown underdog today. Here's Alston. Again, tough at the end of the big play. Alston just 5'9". Hunter listed at 5'10". Thorne running for his life and runs out a 63-yard pick six by Kip Lewis of Oklahoma. Their only turnover of the game, far fewer than they've had previous. Thorne running out of time, tries to zing with
a heck of an effort.
Play stands. Alston again. Alston. A hard-earned yard.
Number 13, he's their tight end, and he's their most dynamic weapon on third down.
He was their leading receiver last year, not so with the...
Clearly not been on the same page as his guard a couple times, which resulted in sacks. That time he leans early and makes the third.
They bring pressure. Thorne got it off into a crowd, a short gain. Oscar Chapman. Tumbling punt, end over end, and a fair catch made at the 7.5 to go till halftime. He's 8 out of 9. Deep drop, wants to fling it deep. Didn't get on the same page with Arians.
They got to clean that part up because they definitely have an explosive group.
Auburn crowding the line. ETN tried to run through it. Then Urasic, the transfer from Stanford, was the motion man. Dominic Lovett knocked down a hit to Carson Beck last year. Little trickery. Here comes Dylan Bell on the run. Across midfield.
Injuries to their running back spot. He actually moved back to running back, and he is difficult to bring down, but shaken up now.
Beck 9 out of 11 for 90 yards. Branson Robinson fighting for everything he can. 3 receivers to the left. Branson Robinson, good bounce to the outside, stumbled forward. Much better than it's been so far this year. Robinson.
35-yard line. This is where they have been aggressive traditionally. Heavy play action.
American right guard Tate Ratledge out with a leg injury. Beck takes the check down. ETN. And he's down a couple of yards. On the delay, ETN. With some time to do something before the end of the half. ETN almost took it to the end zone for the second time. 15-yard infraction. Beck steps up into traffic and gets dumped. Lined up as if to go for it on 4th down. It's Auburn 38, leading by 4.
Yeah, it feels like a little.
Up here, you turn it over to Auburn with good field position and 2 timeouts left for the Tigers. Here, they punted only 32 times. This year, there's been 1 attempted punt returned against them. That was Ryan Williams of Alabama. 2 to go. They have 2 timeouts. Georgia has 3. Feels like Auburn needs at least 1 first down here to get out of the hole. He's sound with the football here. Thorne has a man trying to run under it, and he airmailed Can Coleman. Enough time whether you throw an incompletion or not. So much for that theory.
Now timeout by Georgia for sure.
Better than 46 yards per punt. Not a good one. Short and tumbling again. Caught on the run by Anthony Evans. And Dominic Lovett. And it is. They're moving the chains.
That saved Kirby Smart a timeout. Had that been short, he would have had to call when he was standing right by the head linesman.
And he breaks through. Makes the man miss in the secondary and has a first down. His only touchdown. Beck. High throw. Caught by Dominic.
Hey, who are you throwing it to? You don't give him a real clear answer.
Absolutely not. Hayden Woodring makes the extra point. Now made all. Jeremiah Cobb is going to try to bring it back. He's wrestle point lead. The kick bounced down the field. It bounced dangerously before it was scooped up by Anthony Evans. And he has not seen much action lately. Fourth starting field position of the day for Georgia. And the freshman.
That's going to be part of Frazier's game that they start to include down the road.
Or you just definitely run it when he's on the field. Dylan Bell, short game. Much easier distances to manage. That throw over the head of Vin's third punt. 17th of the year at 32 all of last season. And this one running back, 7 carries for 39 yards in the first half. We talked with the.
They called RPOs last week, resulted in throws, and he wants more runs from him.
And they bring pressure, and Thorne runs away from it. Now he has a lot of running room, trying to pick up a block that he did not get. Made something out of nothing there. Design quarterback run off the fake to Hunter. Well done. Good call. Looking like he wanted to fling it deep. Now he has running room again. This time he gets a block from the games he started. More talent around him this year. But a heady player, Greg. He was back in the game, make it a one-score game. A long handoff. Gave it to Hunter. They did not get him down. Touchdown. Point here. And Magoo adds it. That's the longest run of the season for their way. Towns Magoo kicks off. Gets a touchback. Molly?
Well, Sean, no one would be crazy if he
like
could
the
bench
bench
that.
numbers. I was up there with Larry Allen.
There's Nate Frazier. Tough run and an 11-yard gain. In the entire country in this recruiting class. Out of modern day, a power in Southern California. Dylan Bell swung down along the surprised Georgia didn't snap the ball. Nate Frazier in trouble, trying to turn the corner. Managed to turn it into a gain, taken down. In the 129th edition of the Deep South's oldest rivalry. Frazier ahead. Basically TN, the running back now. All day to throw and back off target. Throw a wobbler.
Football last year.
Trevor Etienne picks his way out to midfield. Gets thrown back as he reached on the field. Landon Humphreys, the Vanderbilt transfer.
Win against number 0, Dante Scott.
Back, throwing it deep. Colby Young, nice adjustment to the ball.
On just before he goes out of bounds.
For a 27-yard gain. Here goes Etienne. Dragging tackle.
On the tackle at the third level. Just an outrageously quick, decisive move.
That's 79 against Kentucky. And he powers down to the goal line. Short. He's powerfully built at 5'10", but 220 pounds. He didn't get there. Drive as well, more than 5 minutes. Etienne, the running back, out of the gun. Beck gave it to him. And looked like he had a clearer view down the line with fewer bodies in there. It's ancient history. Jeremiah Cobb trying to go all the way across the field, and he didn't reach the 15. Picked up and driven. Possession on 6 plays, all runs. The score from 38 by Hunter. He catches a ball out wide. And again, they're struck. Pressure coming. He rolls away from it. Has bought himself a lot of time. And finally throws it away.
2nd and 10 after your right tackle completely whiffs is incredibly difficult.
His grandfather won a national championship at North Central. Malcolm Simmons, part of that talented freshman.
Plenty of open space. It was a good response after the incompletion on first down.
They fake the inside handoff, and he's going down. Dylan Wade's moved to right tackle, and Braden Joyner in at his left guard spot. First play, 4th quarter.
Tough situation. Georgia's played with really just a 3-man rush most of the day.
They need to gain is the 45-yard line, and the crowd making it difficult. The pressure picked up. The ball